What's up? You got your boy DyReck, aka Native Shades, reminding you to like and subscribe. Because today we're going to be talking about an interesting question. Are you capable of getting pro level results with amateur, or not, let me not say amateur, but basic level products and equipment, like entry level equipment? Are you able to get the pro level results with entry level equipment? This is an interesting question that, I'm pondering. Over the years, we kind of are taught that if you want pro level results, you got to get the pro level equipment. If you want to get a great keyboard sound, don't get a Casio C100, get a Korg Kronos. If you want to make that ill boom bap music, don't get a Zoom R24, get a EMU SP1200. If you want to get an audio interface, don't you dare get a Focusrite Solo, a Focusrite Scarlett Solo. You better get an Apollo. But is that true? Can you make pro level recordings with entry level equipment? I remember a story with Eric Clapton. They said his favorite guitar, his go-to guitar is a 1959 Les Paul, something like that. But they said one time he was in a studio and I guess, he was just chilling, doing this thing. He visited another artist's studio and that artist needed kind of a guitar solo for like 4 bars of their song. And Eric was passing by and Eric was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, no, I could do the solo." So the guitarist had some cheap guitar that they got like from some thrift shop, and Eric said, "Oh, this is all you got?" The guitarist said, "Yeah." Eric took the guitar and played probably the most beautiful solo known to man. This is an alleged story with Eric Clapton. You know what I'm saying? And the people were amazed because in the guy's song, they're like, "Yo, man, that guitar solo was so great. What equipment do you use? What guitar was it?" He was like, "Yeah, man, it's this cheap guitar I got from a thrift shop." Eric Clapton just came in and did his thing. So is there something to that? Maybe you don't need the latest and greatest gear in order to do great music production, that it might just be, if you know what you're doing, you could use anything and make it work. Think about it. If you didn't have your MPC-X, but instead you had a Roland MV1, could you still make great music? Could you still make your great music? Like if you just had a Motu audio interface, like the basic $150 one, would your sound still be incredible? Like, is the gear very important to your sound and your way of working? Or is it that you could really interchange it? I actually had an internal conversation with myself and came to the conclusion that with what I know, I could actually get a great sound and workflow with entry level or basic music production gear. But the catch is, there's a catch. It has to be the right gear, the right entry level music production gear. I could get the same result using an MV1 as I can using an MPC-X. And I'm sure that goes for a lot of folks out there, that they could get the same result using, standard entry-level equipment, but it just got to be the right equipment. Like if I have the right audio interface, I can get a great sound with it. It doesn't have to be the $2,000 audio interface. I could get the sound with maybe a $300 audio interface. Knowing your equipment, just knowing how to use them is extremely important. And I think some people don't know how to use their equipment, so it might be harder for them. If you know what you're going for and how to get it, you can do little things, tweak this, tweak that to get your sound. Now, that's not with everything. Like I said, it's with the right piece of gear, because you have some cheaper piece of equipment that are fantastic, that can beat some high level equipment. You know what I'm saying? The flying cow I don't know if you guys ever heard about the MIDI Man Flying Cow. So, with the right entry level gear, you could do some great things. But how about you? Can you make magic happen with entry level stuff? Or do you need the pro level equipment to really do your thing? Let me know in the comments section. So this is your boy DyReck, aka Native Shades, reminding you to like and subscribe. And I'm signing off.